Hi, welcome to Astro Bites for Thursday, July the 11th, 2024. Well, the energy is starting to build and get interesting because the first half of the week has been fairly calm, fairly quiet, and now we're heading towards this big conjunction that takes place next Monday, July 15th. Where Mars and Uranus, Mars, our planet of action, energy, our god of war, assertion, arguments, is conjunct Uranus, the planet of shocks and the unexpected. And that conjunction is at 26 degrees of Taurus, conjunct the fixed star Algol, which is kind of known as a rather malevolent force in the kind of cosmology of the planets. But I'm going to talk about that more nearer the time and next week. Let's see, but the reason I tell you about that today is because it's really important that you're aware that we're already building towards the energy of this particular conjunction. So I just want to add that in as to the reason I'm being so kind of, or making such a point about it. But let's come back just to today, because as you know, there is only the present, and that's where we are. We are here now, in the now. And the moon today is still in Virgo, the analytical sign of Virgo. And when the moon is in Virgo, and we've had it there for the last few days, we can feel a little bit edgy, a little bit anxious, a little bit like we're not quite sure what to do about things. It's not the best time to resolve situations when the moon is in Virgo. But let's look at what else is going on, because the sun, our heart, our soul of the solar system, which rules the sign of Leo, which of course is all about royalty, leadership, standing alone, standing up and holding court. The sun in Cancer, Cancer of course is a cardinal water energy, so Cancer is quite direct in what it wants to do, and the sun in this sign is trining, which is helpful, retrograde Saturn in Pisces. So how does this energy play out? Well, Saturn is saying to the sun that's in Cancer, don't act too fast with emotional plans or emotional thoughts that perhaps you've been ruminating on, courtesy of the moon in Virgo. Be careful that you don't react to situations. Give yourself time to respond to anything that might be happening in your life that is difficult or is challenging, because also today, Venus, our planet of love, relationship, of self-worth, also of the economy that rules Taurus and the sign of Libra, moves into the sign of Leo today. And so whilst Venus is in Leo, we have this kind of sense of the feminine being very authoritative. And it reminds me a little bit of the Statue of Liberty. This is Venus saying, I demand to be heard, I demand freedom for all, and I encourage all of you to think kindly about your next moves as you go through the coming weeks and months. So that's quite interesting. Venus in Leo at the same time as it enters Leo makes an out of sign trine to Neptune, that of course is retrograde in Pisces, but it's actually standing still at the 29th degree in about 55 minutes. So what does this mean? Because we've got these trines. We've got Sun in Cancer, trine Saturn in Pisces, Venus in Leo, trine Neptune in Pisces. Pisces, if you remember, are my oceans of emotions. So with Neptune in the mix, what are you not seeing clearly to do with a personal relationship? And this, I feel, is a love relationship. Where are you, or where have you perhaps been acting too hastily and not listening to that Saturn trine the Sun, suggesting that with all matters, prudence, caution, and timing are key to the next steps forward. So, interesting energies abound today, and I do feel the emphasis is on our emotional life, our relationship life, and how we move forward with delicate and difficult situations. They're helped by the buoyancy of the trine. So bear that in mind when you, or if you, decide to take any actions today. Okay, that's all I've got to say for Thursday's Astro Bites. I'll be back tomorrow. Take care. Bye for now.